a chunk of flesh. This incident happened when I was around 5 years old, in March if I recall correctly. In my house, there was a Japanese-style room used as a guest room, filled with intriguing things for a child. Dolls on a display stand for the Hinamatsuri festival, a rocking chair, and a black vase as tall as me. Despite being told by my parents not to mess up the room, my brother and I often snuck in to play. One day, we decided to slide around on the tatami mats, wearing our socks. A few days earlier, our family had gone skating, and the activity had become quite popular among us siblings. As I slid with too much momentum, I lost my balance and fell, landing hard on my back. When I looked up, I noticed something red right in front of my face. It was wedged in the small gap between the large black vase and the wall, a chunk of ground meat. It lay quietly on the tatami, slightly larger than my hand, dark red and glistening. It resembled a mass of thin worms curled up together, and there was a warm, animal-like odor wafting from it. Perhaps it was my childish curiosity, but instead of feeling frightened, I reached out to touch it. How it moved, I still can't understand to this day, but it slipped away with a sound like Suzu, Zuru, disappearing behind the vase in an instant. It all happened in just a second or two, while my brother was asking, "Are you okay?" After witnessing my fall. I told him I saw something strange, but he hadn't noticed it. There's a postscript to this story. A few days later, after we finished taking down the Hinamatsuri decorations with my grandmother and mother, I was putting away the 3 female figurines when one of their heads fell off. The heads of our dolls were made from cork, so it wasn't too unusual. But when I looked inside the dark, hollow body where the head had come off, a foul smell hit my nose. The odor that wafted out was strikingly similar to the scent of the red, glistening thing I had seen days before. When I told my grandmother, "This smells strange," she merely laughed and replied, "Maybe it got moldy," and continued packing it away without a second thought. My grandmother was strict, and I feared she would scold me if I confessed to playing in the forbidden room, so I never shared what I had seen.